This week, the fight preview, the big fight of the week, at least for me, is Angelo Leo versus, let me get the Kameda brother's name right, Tomoki Kameda. And I remember Kameda, let me go on a monologue that not a lot of people want to hear, but if you're watching the YouTube version, thank you. I'm going to probably do more of these just me sitting talking to the camera because I like being selfish and doing it. And a lot of people are losing enthusiasm when I hit them up. They're just flat up not interested to do segments with me, which could speak to the level of coolness of me or whatever. So if we're going to keep on putting on and doing that, I think for the time being, because I like to stack shows in advance and kind of have things working weeks in advance, it's just too difficult if I don't do it myself. So that's a little update. Kameda, I remember he came over 2015 and lost to Jamie McDonald. Had two fights. I remember one fight he had against Jamie McDonald. I was on a Southwest airline and I watched the whole fight on a flight. It was on CBS. It was one of those first Premier Boxing Champions fights, I want to believe. Omar Figueroa was probably the main eventer, and maybe Carl Frampton was on that card if memory serves. Leave a comment if you remember. He loses those two fights. And then I believe he fought Ray Vargas around 2019. And then I didn't know what happened to his career. So now he's back and he's fighting a titleist in Angelo Leo. Leo knocked out Luis Alberto Lopez, who's better known as Venado. I think most of the real fight guys call him Venado because that's his name around the gyms. Leo had been a 122-pound champion, beat a really good fighter in Tremaine Williams, then, reinvents his career on Pro Box TV at featherweight and wins the title by knocking out Venado Lopez. Sensational knockout. Now he's going to Japan. So his roles are reversing. In his last fight, Venado was the champion, but he went into Angelo Leo's hometown. Now he's in Japan currently taking on Kameda. On Kameda's probably his last chance at a world title. And anybody that knows anything about boxing, when you fight a veteran and it's their last chance, it's a tough predicament because they're going to leave it all in the ring. And he's got a lot of that Japanese spirit, the warrior mentality. I think it's going to be a good fight, and I believe this fight will be visible in some capacity. I'm not sure at the time of this recording. I really hope it is, but to me, this is the most meaningful and impactful fight. And why would I say that? Because Angelo Leo, and this is going to get some people mad, but he has the potential to be a Hall of Fame boxer. He's already a 2-division champion. If he can defend his title, make a unification, even become a 3-division world champion, we're starting to talk about a guy that really had a great career. And this is a moment where we see, is he capable of going to that point? Or is he going to lose or get by narrowly in a fight in another fighter's hometown, a big fight, world title defense, etc.? So for me, this fight, the interest that I have in this fight, in my preview of this, is basic. I want to see Leo separate against Kameda, a very good world level fighter, but against the top guys, those top fighters. He's never quite gotten the job done. He's older now. I'd like to see Leo, if he's one of those capital G guys, separate in this fight and really, really make a name for himself.